Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So striding in, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Peterson drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The three true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Weak chopper up the line.
Batting fourth, shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Fouled away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for LA. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Kershaw comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. 1-1 the count. Gardner stands at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Digging in, number 13. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Well, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
This is on the ground over to first. Torres brings it in. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
None out, runners at first and second. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Just hung in there on that one. First and second here with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Another 0-2 coming. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers strand a couple. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. Grounder down the line at third. Gloved by Turner. And now from the air, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He could play third, he could play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. No balls and a strike to count. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Here's Brian Dozier now as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Brian Dozier.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So Racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jock Peterson goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. He'll go to the bag for 1.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Next up for Los Angeles, Manny Machado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And it's 1-2. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. High pop-up. Torres on the move, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. So far, 0-for-1 with a flyout.
Right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now. Now that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure. Here's Brett Gardner now. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting any.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Bellinger is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Popped him up. Number 13 is there for it. And that retires the side. The Yankees answer. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Dodgers,
Now here it comes.
designated hitter, Corey Seager.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Digging in now, Yasiel Puig. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
A 1-1 count to Puig. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He went down on strikes last time up. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Yankees 2. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bellinger looking up. And that one is gone! To right center as they take the lead 4-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-roll, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ball.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. He reached on a single in his first try. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. So they get a couple. Into the box, Justin Turner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Justin
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third, and it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. He throws him on the fastball there. Justin Turner goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Pops this one up. Andujar waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 13. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score holds it. Here's big Aaron Judge as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Bellinger's in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 6-3 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side, and the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're giving.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a two-run shot to left center is second of the game, as it's now a six-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Remember to all pitchers the rest of the game, if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Alex Wood gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. That's through another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Bellinger's got it.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he rips it on the ground to second. There is Dozier to second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it, and that ends the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Shot down the first baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Ripped down the line. The 0-2 once more. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
As it's on the ground toward the hole. Dozier with a great stop in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bullet back up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start